Now, while all of this is still ongoing, tension everywhere over this farmer headers clash and all of that, again, the Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, has come out to say security situation now is better than 2015. All right. Now, of course, he's made this statement before, but now he's come out to reiterate his position on this particular statement yesterday in Abuja at a media briefing on the progress made by the government so far in the war against terror and banditry. Responding to a question from a journalist, Alhaji Lai Mohammed acknowledged the fact that there were challenges, but the country had recorded progress and the security situation is by far better than what they met in 2015. He explained that prior to 2015, suicide bombings by Boko Haram terrorists were taking place in every part of the country, including the FCT. He also said the Boko Haram terrorists walked freely into the FCT and its environs to wreak havoc on facilities, including the force headquarters, UN building, while churches and media houses were not spared. Mohammed said the number of lives that were lost prior to 2015 were undoubtedly more when compared to the period President Buhari had been in power. He also added that before they took over in 2015, many local government areas in the northeast were under the control of the terrorists, but not a portion of land in the area is under their occupation currently. Now, the minister also said schools were closed down for fear of attacks and many communities were deserted in the northeast before the administration took over. He specifically recalled that when he took some media team on tour of the southeast in 2015, many roads were deserted and houses had been leveled by the terrorists. He said the administration was this administration was fully aware of its responsibility to protect the lives and property of all Nigerians and would not relent in learning and adapting to changing threats to national security and civic well-being. He enjoined Nigerians to support and encourage the security agencies as they live up to their billing of dismantling the operations of both internal and external extremists and criminal groups waging war against the country, Nigeria. Also, the federal government has warned against anarchy in Ondo, Oyo, herdsmen controversies. The Interior Minister Rauf Aregbesola in a statement said all parties involved in the issues should exercise restraint and embrace peaceful dialogue. He employed all citizens to exercise, the minister warns that resentment can only lead to anarchy and a mess of an already difficult situation. Aregbesola said self-help and lawlessness cannot offer a path to sustainable solution, but can only lead to greater pain as well as costly human and material losses and disruption of the already difficult task of devising responses that will produce tangible peace and development in the country. All right, so that's an update on the headers farmers clashes of, the southwestern part of Nigeria has been experiencing, in recent times. It's quite unfortunate, but just to remind ourselves how devastating it can really be for someone to lose their entire livelihood just because some people want to feed cattle. I'm not saying it's not serious when you go into the cattle rearing business, but then I think we should watch out for each other. We should be compassionate to each other and, just take care and take responsibility for actions.